I'm Theresa V, and this is the place to be if you are a deeply feeling world changer who wants to feel more alive and live your purpose in this beautiful world. Each month, I check in with our beloved archangels to see what advice they have for us about navigating the energies of the time. And this month, the angels talk about the powerful spiritual force that helps you to heal in ways that are filled with joy, that connects you in deeply to your creative force, that feeds your soul as well as restores your energy, that helps you to be more effective in the work that you do in the world and live your purpose, and that purifies your heart the more you tap into it. Plus, they teach us how to reach and use this force successfully. Stay tuned. Our beloved archangels want us to understand how easy it is to connect with our spirituality and the divine through something that is so natural to us. We came into this life with it. And that powerful spiritual tool is play. Play is an integral part of spirituality. If you are a spiritual being or wanting to expand your spirituality, you cannot ignore play. And it's often the part that's missed or overlooked. There are so many times when people will tell me, I never learned to play. I don't remember how to play. I had to grow up too quickly, so play was not an option. The truth is that when you take that moment to go inside, to reconnect with yourself, you remember. You remember what is so natural to you, and play is just that. The beautiful thing about play is that it is done just for the sake of doing it. It creates joy. It creates fun. It creates these moments of lightness where there is no reason you are doing what you're doing. You can disconnect from all of the doing and move directly into the state of being. And this state is so powerful because when you are in that being state, in that state of joy, in that state where you are disconnected from having to do something to get results, that is when everything inside of you can open up, can flower, can bloom. It is when the divine guidance that is yours can filter down into your system and reach you. It's when you can hear your angels, when you can get their guidance, when you can feel their presence. Play is such a magical state that if you feel that you don't remember how to do it or that you've never known, it is worth the time and the effort to put in to remember how to do it, to explore. What does it even mean to me to play? And the way you do that is by doing activities that are done just for the sake of doing them. Maybe you've always wanted to draw, so you sit down with a pencil and paper or crayons and you just go for it. There is no expectation. Let yourself drop the need for perfectionism, the need to be able to know how to do it and to show up in a certain way, and just be with that. Be in the joy. Maybe you scribble and just play with color. It's all about setting up situations where you can explore what it means to play. If you look around at the spiritual leaders who have had the most positive impact on the world, they are the ones with a great sense of humor who know how to play. They're the ones who tease other people, who laugh, who bring a sense of joy into the day-to-day, who know how to laugh at themselves, who know how to find humor in situations. It is that lightheartedness, that energy of play that allows them to be the big spiritual presence that they are. If you were within miles of where they were, you would probably be able to feel their radiance because they carry that energy of joy. And there is very serious spiritual work that needs to be done. The angels never want to take that away from you because you are doing that. What the angels want is for you to incorporate more of this lightheartedness into it. When you do, you are exponentially increasing your own vibration. You're increasing the effectiveness of the work that you do. It can reach farther. It can move through your own system more effortlessly, and you can hold a larger vibration and affect more beings, more of the earth, because you are constantly renewing this vibration of joy, this vibration of happiness, this vibration of detachment. Play helps you to detach from the day-to-day worldly concerns. Do they still exist? Yes, of course they do. But for just a moment, however long you're in the spirit of play, you are able to detach from that, which will help you to come back to it more centered, because you were able to let it go for a second and come back with a fresh perspective. Maybe even incorporating some of your own wisdom that's bubbled up from inside, or having cleared the path for the divine wisdom to come through to you and to inspire you in terms of your next step in this situation. Is there a way that you can help? Another wonderful thing when you're talking about play is that you connect with other people who are also letting go of their attachments to everything, who are also doing something just for the fun of it, just for the sake of doing it, and are open to experiencing that vibration of joy, letting go of the serious part of themselves for just a moment. If you're feeling resistance as you're listening to this message, you don't have to become willing right now. All you have to do is become willing to become willing as time goes on. This opens the flow of energy. It helps your angels to come in. It helps your physical system, your energetic system, to start to release some of the blockages, to move through some of the energy that has bottled up, that has prevented you from connecting with the part of yourself that likes to play. And the angels are saying, if you really need inspiration, look to the children. They will show you how to do it. Just observe how they are, what they do, the way they move, where their energy is when they are interacting with each other. Now, I can feel very scientific minds listening to this and saying, well, the purpose of play is to really develop the brain, and that's why children do it. And the angels are saying, yes, that is absolutely right. When children play, they are developing parts of their brain. They're developing their own relationship to the world. But they're doing all of this really hard work in a way that brings them so much joy, in a way that helps them to feel free and to feel light and makes them want to do it even more. What if, as adults, you could also do that? What if you could bring joy into everything you're doing, into the parts of yourself that you're developing? Wouldn't it be a lovely experience to do that work every day? You wouldn't even know that you're doing work. The dolphins are beings on this earth plane that are only partially on this earth plane. They are very divine beings who hold a very high vibration, who do serious spiritual work, who bring in codes, energies that this world needs to survive. They're doing all of this work all of the time, and they're playing constantly. They're living in community, in peace, constantly. This is the key. Watch the dolphins. Ask your angels to help you remember how to play. Keep images of dolphins in your space, and every day just take a moment to look at those images and to be inspired by them. This is how you do it. And the reason that the dolphins can continue to hold such a high vibration is because of their play. They're in joy all the time, which is the highest vibration that we can hold on this earth plane. Our angels exist in joy, exist in peace, and the angels are here to help you bring the energy of heaven to this earth plane so that joy can take root here. There is still other stuff going on, yes, and can you come back to the joy? The more joy you can hold, the more consistent you are, the more the energy of the earth will change, and those things that seem so insurmountable will start to dissolve because the vibration is being held, and those other things cannot exist in that high vibration. Play feeds the soul and feeds your energy. It's done just for the sake of enjoyment. For this reason, the more you play, the more you will enter a state of being pure of heart. If you want to clear all of the stuff from your system that prevents you from being truly pure of heart, from leaving your heart open more and more of the time, call on your angels. Be willing to move into a state of play more and more so that those things can just disappear. You can play your way through the healing. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wouldn't you rather play your way through the healing than feel like you are trudging uphill, doing the same things over and over, trying new ways of working, and having that take up all of your energy? It can sometimes seem like you are spending all of your time and energy on self-care, not having the energy to put into anything else. Play your way through the healing. When we play, we also connect with our creativity. And this is a place where a lot of humanity has a block. They feel, I'm not good enough to call myself creative. I don't know how to paint. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to play music. I don't know how to dance. But because you exist, you are part of the creative force. And you are an equal part to someone like Pablo Picasso or Mozart. You have the ability to be equally creative. All you have to do is be willing to connect with that. And play is a fantastic way for you to connect with your creativity. And when you connect with your creativity, all of those issues that block you from having the life of abundance that you wish, from being open to the fullness of your creative force, can start to shake its way out of your system. Again, healing through play. Healing the second chakra, healing those issues of survival, fear of being an outcast if we embodied certain parts of ourselves, indoctrination that never really felt appropriate for us. We can let go of all that, and you can bring in new forms of how you feel called to show up in this world. And maybe you're still connected to the same institutions that you were and can now reframe your experience within those institutions in a way that feels truer to you, that feels more fluid, that allows you to have more creative force, more creative freedom within your life. And imagine the impact you can have within your community as well as within your own life when you are truly connected to that creative force. Play disconnects you from your to-do list. It inspires you in ways you can't even imagine. It lightens your mood, lightens your energy, and lightens your outlook. It gets you closer to the vibration you desire to hold, to do the work that you're here to do. And it taps you very deeply in to your creative force so that you can live a life that you truly love in a way that feels good to you. The angels exist in a state of joy, and they love helping us remember how to play. They also love playing with us and let each of us know that they are there through the powerful force that is play. That feels very complete from our angels for this month. Thank you, as always, for being here, for watching these videos, for commenting and sharing them out so freely. The messages from the angels can reach more people when we are willing to share them. I am so grateful for you and the way you show up in the world, and I look forward to connecting with you in the Working with the Angels course, or again here soon.